afternoon. I am here in front of you guys via YouTube. Now, my explanation is all about how to secure commodities like gold and diamond, which is called precious mineral. Now, when you buy gold, you need to have a contract. You need to send a letter of intent. How many kilos on first, second, third shipment? Now, buying gold and diamond, there's always export documentation. You cannot ask the seller to bring the gold or diamond to your country. We will pay you after final inspection. It wouldn't work. You, as a trader, you need to lay out the capital before you sell it to your end buyer. Because gold and diamond, it needs Kimberley certificate and it needs export documentation. So therefore, you as a trader, you need to pay to lay out the capital before you get the handsome profit. Now, I handle this seller in Africa and also in the Philippines. I was invited to come to West Africa. My seller is from Sierra Leone, Ghana, Liberia, Tanzania, and Kenya. Now, the popular destination is Ghana because Ghana is a British colony. Don't believe on people that Africa is dangerous. It's not. There's so many foreigners there looking for gold. So many foreigners, Australian, German, Indian, Pakistani, Dubai, American, from UK, from Europe, they're looking for gold. So don't believe on LinkedIn that a lot of scammer. The scammer is you do. Because the scammer will lie. The scammer will cheat the seller. The seller is the one who produced gold in his land. They own the land, they have the gold. You cannot find gold in the hotel. You cannot find gold in Accra. The gold is in the village. Now, the gold deposited at the security company, I was there. I saw boxes and boxes of gold. If you view on my Facebook, you can see the woman holding the gold. That was me. You can see the woman holding the shovel. That was me. I was being paid by my seller to come because he's been losing gold every time dealing with brokers. Broker doesn't care about the seller. Broker only think how much commission he would get. My role is not like that. My role is to help the buyer and the seller to complete that deal, because when the buyer is happy with my service and the seller is happy, the buyer will come back to us. We don't ask upfront money. You need to have a contract. You send us a letter of intent. What are you intend to use? We will advise you. I myself will advise you step by step. Then the seller will invite you to see what you are buying. We don't ask upfront money because you haven't seen the products. Now, when you come to the destination of the country who produce gold, you taste the gold. Then after the tasting, that is the time you pay the product bank to bank. Now, the government, the country is very careful of money laundering. Now, they are going to use the gold laundering. They launder the gold to sell it. There are so many crooks, so many thieves. I know I can detect how these smart crooks buying gold. If the buyer will say, bring the gold to my country, I will pay you after final assay. Excuse my language. You're bullshit. Because you cannot take the gold out of the country. You need to have an export documentation. You need to taste the gold so that you will see the purity and the carats before you're going to sell it to the refinery. Now, my question is, how are you going to intend to use the gold? Because gold has many uses. Making jewelry, gold coins, spare parts, medical uses, and gold bullion. Now, why do you want the gold bullion? Without the raw material, which is the gold bar dory and the dust gold, you cannot get gold bullion. So you have to buy the raw material from us. Then if you are looking for gold bullion, we will provide you, we will assay the gold, we will smelt the gold into one gold bar. To make 99.99, it cost the seller 2.5 kilos of dust gold to make into 99.99. Meaning to say, the seller will smelt the gold into 1.3 or 1.4 kilograms in one bar. So, you pay the price, because the price today of gold on the world market is 41,670. Now, if you are looking for 99, you pay the price. Now, if you are looking for 22 kilos, we will give you a discount based on the world market, which is LME. So therefore, you as a trader, make sure you have enough capacity to pay. because we don't give you any credit. Don't ask that no upfront pay. As I said, if you come to me on conference that, well, Amina, I will buy gold, no upfront fee, I will pay you after final assay, you will hear my foul language. To me, you're bullshit. Gold is a commodity. Gold is a hot product. You need to lay out the capital. Now, I'll give you my background. I've been in real estate. Buying and selling, you always have a contract. You see the products. If you're happy, that's the time you pay. Now, if you're asking me CIF, we call that in real estate sunset clause. So meaning to say you don't have the money. You're going to leverage to sell it to the refinery because the refinery is the buyer. The refinery have their own client. The refinery will sell it to the bank. The refinery will sell it to the jewelry manufacturer. That is business. Now you as a gold trader, you sell it to the jewelry manufacturer, you sell it to the refinery, you need to lay out the capital because the refinery will not lay out the capital. You as the trader will lay out 50 kilos, you pay the 5 kilos so that the seller can give you the balance of credit. Then the seller will accompany you to the destination in order to witness on the final assay because you don't own the gold. You only own the 5 kilos. Alright? So therefore, you come to Wilhelmina, I will educate you. I will remove your greediness into your brain. Sorry if I'm very tough, I'm very frank because I'm sick and tired dealing with jokers. Now I am uploading this into YouTube so that you will see that gold is not for credit. Why the bank needs gold? What is the cause of the country have a war? Because of that natural resources. When you and me were not born, the gold is been traditional, the money exchange. They can use the gold to mortgage the house. 1 bar you can buy a brand new car. So when I was in Ghana, I was invited by my seller to come. The seller pay all my expenses. So don't think about that Africans are a scammer. No, you are.